Alrighty, time now for a check of our forecast, and for that, as we head into the weekend, let's get to meteorologist Cedric Haynes here in the studio. Not looking too bad out there, Cedric.
Not too bad, Latrice. In fact, we're seeing a mixture of sun and clouds across the area, really very similar. We've had that comfortable start in the morning, but temperatures warming up in the afternoon. Let me show you where we're sitting right now. At 77 degrees out there across the area here, and we got that mixture of sun and clouds. You can see the humidity levels not too bad across the area, which is fairly nice. Now let me show you the numbers in your neighborhood, because right now we're sitting at 77 in Chattanooga, but 76 degrees currently in Dalton. Good afternoon to our friends in Cleveland, sitting at 75 degrees and 77 degrees currently in Murphy. So let's talk about what's going on, because we've been trying to find at least these small chances of rain each and every day. We really lucked out as we went throughout our Wednesday afternoon, where we got those heavier downpours primarily along and north of the Tennessee border. And as you can see, yesterday we had some spotty showers across the north. But today we're watching a disturbance that's passing, but it's primarily passing off to our west. You've got to go towards Murfreesboro and down towards Fayetteville and Huntsville. You can see this kind of solid shield of cloud cover and a little bit of green. Now this disturbance is pretty much all alone by itself. It's the last little remnant of energy as this disturbance continues to die out to our north. You see, that's pretty much the only game in town, but you also notice this big ridge or bubble that's developing across the southeastern half of the country, and that's going to mean some fairly calm and quiet weather and even lower rain chances than what we've seen recently coming up in the days ahead. So your planner, as we go throughout the rest of your Friday, a mixture of sun and clouds. We're going to see those temperatures here warming into the mid-80s this afternoon. Again, rain chance at about 10% or less. I really wish we had better news for you on that front, but it just is not really showing up for us. In fact, the next big thing that we're going to be kind of really honing in on and focusing on is going to be, again, the warming temperatures and the drier conditions that we're going to see. And this is going to persist with us here in the days to come. So I wished, again, we had better rain chances in the forecast, but we just don't have that for now. But I am seeing some signs that may begin to change in the long-range data, and I'll have much more on that for you coming up here in just a little bit. But let's talk about the forecast for the next couple of days, because either way, despite the weather, we're heading into the weekend. And so you've got to know what you can expect each and every day for the weekend. And there you see it for your Friday. Temperatures climbing into the mid-80s. Again, a mixture of clouds and sunshine, but that rain chance at about 10% or less. And that 10% is really stretching it. 88 degrees for your Saturday. So it is going to be sunny, but it is going to be a warm day for your Saturday, but a great day maybe to get out and enjoy anything you may have planned then. And then on your Sunday, more of the same. Sunny and warm weather with those temperatures climbing into the mid to upper 80s. Now, I mentioned earlier, this is a fact here, that we are now falling into fall. Temperatures at the month of September usually average in the 80s for highs. By the time we get towards October, the average high temperature starts to drop down into the 70s. And by the time we get towards the end of the year, average high temperatures usually drop down into the 50s. So our disturbance that brought us the shower chances moving away, warm and dry. That big bubble ridge of high pressure builds in for the foreseeable future. But by the end of next week, we're tracking potentially our first fall-like cool front moving in that could bring us at least a more significant taste of fall. Along with that, there's going to be a chance of rain developing along that front that could arrive as we get towards that time frame, which would be about Friday or so. So fingers crossed, we may be able to get some rain and some comfortable temperatures. But between now and then, yeah, the next 7 days, we're talking sunshine and above average temperatures, Latrice, highs in the mid to upper 80s. So yeah, just go ahead on and keep that fall gear back in the back of the closet. But maybe by the following weekend, you can maybe start to bring that out.
Okay, but not just yet.
No.
Thank you so much, Cedric.